Hi, this is Nick from Thorson 3D with more tips and tricks for your IFD-175EX inline filament dryer. In this video, we're going to discuss some of the methods used for reducing filament drag on your printer and drying unit. We'll cover balancing the filament spool and Bowden tube management. As we discussed in our previous drying unit setup video, placing the drying unit in the optimal position is going to be the most important step in eliminating filament drag. Most 3D printers come with a spool holder that's much smaller than the center hole in a typical spool. This creates drag as most of the weight is pressing on the top of the spool holder, creating unnecessary drag within the filament's path to your printer. Ideally, the centers of both the holder and the spool should be aligned for the best balance. For smaller spools, a very simple solution is to make a two-part adapter that brings the spool more in balance with the holder. As you can see on our Ender 3 printer, the spool can now spin much more freely, which greatly reduces drag. A balanced spool allows your printer's feeder to draw material smoothly, especially when it comes to heavier 4 and 5 kilogram spools. For perfect balance, especially with heavier spools, we made custom machined axles with sealed ball bearings. Next, I'll show you a few tricks on how to eliminate kinks by managing your Bowden tube. Option 1 is using our bend restrictor available on our website. Option 2 is forming your tube into a pre-designed shape. Using a heat gun, I warm the tube until it's pliable. A good way to know that it's hot enough is to hold the tube with the natural curve up. As it warms, you will see it relax and straighten out. Next, simply wrap it around the shape you want. In this case, I'm just using an empty compressed air can. I ended up using a new can of compressed air to speed up the cooling. The tubing will hold most of the shape, but it will bounce back a little. Making your shape a little smaller and overbending the tube will help it keep the shape you want. We've found that the filament can move smoothly through the tubing in as little as a 1.5 inch radius. The last option is making a guide to force the filament into a specific shape. This example uses a 2-inch curve with notches to capture the tube. That's all for now. If you come up with other solutions on how to eliminate or reduce drag, please share it on our social media or contact us.